Morning, it's Monday, it's the 5th of July and it's 2025 and it stopped raining and the sun is out. I see it. Today, just for a change, going to talk about Nigel Farage. I'm just going to give you a fact before we get on about him. And the fact is, Jeremy Corbyn has been an MP for 42 years. He's been on Question Time just 5 times. Zora Sultana, she's been an MP for 6 years. Never been on Question Time. Nigel Farage, an MP for 1 year, has been on 38 times. It's almost how they want us, how they're trying to program us to like him, innit? And it's working with some people. But yesterday, here he is, talking about his plans to become a dictator. Watch this fucker.
Maybe we're nearing the end of times for the democratic process. I'm in politics not because I want to be Prime Minister. I'm in politics because I'd like to use that position to change things. 25% of the country hate me? Well, I hope so. I don't care. So we dealt with the Conservatives, we're coming for Labour. It is now becoming clearer by the week that the Prime Minister believes in nothing. I think the narrative out there that this is broken Britain, that nothing works, that frankly they're both as bad as each other, this is now more deep set than it's ever been. So I have this thing that I call the supermarket test. That you go to the supermarket occasionally and you push your trolley around and you buy the essentials, you know, tonics, limes, that sort of thing. And as you're going around, this country's in a perilous state. Nothing works. We're getting poorer, GDP per capita falling quite consistently.
So let's get into it then. So first 100 days, you walk through the front door of number 10.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
So you have to leave the ECHR, you have to be prepared to look at the UN Refugee Convention, but to redefine it exactly three quarters of a century later, not having the European Convention on Human Rights written into British law, which distorts everything, and number 2, having a judiciary that is neutral. I'm not sure we have one of those at the moment.
Really?
No, I'm not sure. I want to remove Article 8, the right to a family life. Oh, Judge, I've got a cat. All right, you can stay. I mean, the whole thing's ridiculous. We saw incitement at Glastonbury. Predictable incitement. And yet Lucy Connolly, from what I could see, sent one wrong, bad, intemperate tweet. One. No previous history of any of this. You know, our mate Bob at Glastonbury have been saying all sorts of awful things for years.
Yeah.
So is it two-tier? Yeah, it's really embedded.
So there you have it. Maybe we are nearing the end of times for the democratic process. I want to be Prime Minister to use that position to change things. This is broken Britain. Nothing works. I'll tell you why no it works, Nigel. That's because of 14 years of Tory government. And according to the National Audit Office, money lost to fraud by the Tories amounts to £58 billion. Taxpayers' money. He says the country's in a mess, yet he offers no evidence of it and what he plans or would do to improve it. He's fucking nothing, has he? Then he goes on to say, we have to leave the ECHR, European Court of Human Rights, and we have to have a judiciary that's neutral. I want to remove Article 8, the right to family life. Now, why would he want to do that? Leaving ECHR would take fucking absolute years because they'd have to rewrite the Good Friday Agreement. And he goes on to say, we saw incitement at Glastonbury, yet Lucy Connolly, one tweet and she's locked up, no previous history. I've news for you, Nigel, she got lots of previous history. She'd done sent loads of racist fucking tweets prior. And to be fair, most murderers don't have any previous history. Then he goes on to say, yet we have our mate Bob at the Glastonbury saying all sorts of things. So from that, it's official, he doesn't believe in democracy. We know that because he appointed his Senate's fucking leader and Tice as deputy leader. And with this racist in charge, the only outcome would be a two-tier society. The haves and the have-nots, a bit like we've got now, to be fair. Talks about running the country and yet Reform UK can't even run a council to prove that. Words like this would normally end most political careers, but for him he'll get a free pass. I want to tell you these key themes of fascism. 1. Suppression of opposition. 2. Economic control. 3. Social hierarchy. 4. Rejection of liberalism and democracy. 5. Can't say it without my glasses. Authoritarianism. And 6. Propaganda. It's a serious one today. I'm going to leave you a quote from Mark Twain. A very good quote, I think. It's about propaganda. The poison was never forced. It was offered gently. Until you forgot it was poison at all. Have a super day, buddy.
Oh, wake the fuck up. Wakey, wakey.